Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Well, it's ready.
Okay. Okay, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Monday. We go live every Monday from 4 to 5, and on Wednesdays from 4 to 5:30. We're in Gardnerville, Nevada, by South Lake Tahoe, Carson City, Reno area, and we do lots of classes and Zooms and all kinds of things. So we hope you choose to follow us. Welcome, Carolyn. Carolyn says hi, Devin. Hey, Carolyn, I've got the people that post hello, tell us hello and that you're here. We've got free patterns for everybody until they run out. Okay, so cute little. It's great for those little panels. Some of you guys got the poppy panels. That's what the panel looked like back in the day. Free quilt pattern. Let's see. Hang on a second. I'm gonna just put the first names to people that comment. And remember, if you ever get anything for free here at Fabric Chicks and you don't want it, we don't want to clutter up your world. So just say you don't want it to give it to somebody else. I've got Carolyn G. I've got Jenny D. Ann Lindenmeyer. Kathleen Rader. Can you take that off? I hit it. Kathleen Rader. Laura Villardo. I think that's Tina and Elaine. Okay, free patterns for everybody that logged in first. Let's see. Victor. Sorry. Okay, Victor, and then I have Suzette, I think, is the next one. Let me know if I'm out of order. Oh, no for me. Okay, wait. Ann, Lindenmeyer, Suzette, Jenny, Kathleen, Ann. Okay, Riri. Okay, I think Julie Gibson. I don't have any more of those, but I've got a cute little barn one. I think it's paper piecing though. So Julie Gibson. Okay, that's what we have on the free patterns at the moment. Oh, your girlfriend would love a teddy bear, Devin.
I only make teddy bears when it makes me money.
Oh, he only makes teddy bears for his mommy, I think. Oh, because his mom's paying him. Okay, so, wait, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, so those are all the free patterns. We gave them to everybody who logged in early. Sorry, that's all I have for now. But don't worry, we might have more freebies later. I do have this pattern, but it's kind of doesn't really work unless you have that panel. But it will work. I don't know. It might work with. Nope. It's like one of the panels that's. It's a 36-inch panel. So, but it's really just adding borders. So if you need directions on how to add borders, I have one of these patterns. Just type in there that you want the quilt for borders, and we'll get that in your box for you. Okay, so that's what we have for freebies at the moment. You never know what's going to happen soon, momentarily. Okay, so welcome everybody. No, you cannot switch, Victor. You cannot confuse me at this point. It's not a snow day. It is not a snow day, but it feels like it is. It's like when I took Remy for her walk earlier, it was 14 degrees outside. So cold. It was so cold. Okay, so well, thank you for joining us. We got a bunch of stuff to cover. Real quick, I'm going to go over classes that are coming up just because I don't want you to miss out from the classes. Thank you for sharing. Not receiving your notifications anymore, so just have to click on the wrong thing and then it becomes the right thing. Oh, Sandy, that's because it's like everything in today's times. They gave us the texting notification. It was included in our marketing package with our website host. But now they're charging me like $1 per person per text. So it literally, the texting portion of our marketing became more expensive than our whole website. So until they can like rework that, we aren't sending out texts. I wish we were, but it got crazy. It got ridiculous. Okay, so a lot of you guys saw I posted on Fabric Chicks. I don't know if I posted it on Creative Oasis on our main Facebook page or if I put it on Fabric Chicks Stitch Along, which is our private group page. But anybody is welcome to join it. If you haven't joined Fabric Chicks Stitch Along, just search on the search bar on Facebook and you'll find it. Virginia just did a full tutorial on how to make these cute little chairs. So she did a full tutorial how to demo on how to make these cute little chairs. You pull it out here and then you can put your thimble and different things or $100 bills in there. Just cute little chairs. We do have the pattern S112 is $12. If you want the pattern, if you saw the demo and you want the pattern, S112 is $12 for the pattern to make these cute little chairs. And if you watch the demo on our Fabric Chick Stitch Along page, it really is very simple. It looks a lot more complicated than it is. Okay. Oh, Kathleen, it's already gone. I think Jenny got it. Okay, so that's that. I think Jenny, let me see who put it in for the Sharon, my back is feeling so much better. I'll look, Kathleen, and see if I can find you another pattern. My back is feeling so much better. Thank you for asking. It's like crazy how just like the tiny littlest movement can like knock you out for quite a bit of time. But anyways, so we love it when you share this with your friends. Hopefully we can grow this community so we can keep doing this. Victor does keep track of every time you share. Just let him know. Just post that you shared, and he keeps track of that. So that is, you get put into drawings. Perfect. Set your alarm clocks or set your alarms on your phone for 4 o'clock Monday and Wednesday. We do spontaneous ones like we just did one earlier. So we're always doing them. Just keep following us. That's all I can say. But set your alarms. Okay, perfect. So Victor just posted the Fabric Chick Stitch Along link there for you, so you don't even have to try to find us. So I'm not actually gonna make one of these, but I'm gonna show you how, because I just came across this ribbon and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna give this away for free or something. I don't even know what to do with this. And then I thought, oh my God, it looks to me like an angel's dress. So now I made a sample. So now, I don't want to give it away for free. But these little angels. So a lot of you bought the little wooden face beads the other day. These little angels literally took me like 3 minutes to make. And I'm going to show you real quick how to do it. I just did 3 inches of this ribbon. And it is a wire ribbon. Bless you. It is a wire ribbon. So we've got it at $2 a yard, S98. But each angel took about 3 inches. I cut it with pinking shears just because I thought that the pinking shears just kind of made it a more finished look. So that's what the pinking shears looks like. This is what it looks like without the pinking shears. But literally, I just took the little wooden head. I know you guys are going to think this is crazy. Oops, it's stuck on my threads. So I took rat tail, which is this hanging stuff here. I took the rat tail, I put it into the top of the beaded head, and I tied a knot. And then I just took literally less than 3 inches. I cut it on a diagonal. What? No. And I just rolled this around and kind of at a triangle. And then I just took my glue, glued it down, and then let it dry. Then put this Here, leave the top open a little bit so you can get your knot in there. I actually like did it all at the same time. Put that in there, glued the dress, glued the head, glued everything. And so then you have this little bald headed angel. And then I took this mess. So Judy went through the yarns and things the other day and had a fun time playing with them. But literally, it's just like a mess of embroidery floss and all kinds of weird things. So I just took a little bit of that, tied a knot in the center, and glued it onto her head. So that is the cutest little angel. You can put them as little ornaments on their gift bags with the gift tags. Just super quick and easy ideas for you. Everybody I mean, if you don't necessarily have to get the supplies we have, but you have this stuff at home. So get it out, use it up, make these, put them aside. Then they're ready to put on your gift bags when Christmas comes. Or if you want to just pop something into the mail for a friend or something. That is our tutorial for the day. Cute little, really, really easy angels. Use up your scraps. Okay, let's see here. Okay, S98. I was going to put kits together for these. We'll have kits. If there's any of the supplies left over, we'll have kits on Wednesday. So S98 is $2 a yard. S98 is $2 a yard for the ribbon. If you want this fast and tacky glue, I didn't actually use this one yet, but it does have it's $3. S111 is $3. It has a fine tip side, and then it also has a larger one. So two different sides. It's $3. It's like tacky glue. Apply a thin coat of glue over the surface to be adhered. Clamp lightly if necessary. Remove glue residue with a damp cloth. For complete drying, allow 24 hours at room temperature. But a lot of times we buy the big things of glue. Like I have the big things of tacky glue, and then when I go to use them, they're always dried out. So I kind of like these smaller sizes because you really don't use that much at any given time. So I haven't tried it yet, but it came from the fabric manufacturer from my suppliers. So S111 is $3. S111 is $3. If you need rat tail, this is what we use for the ornament of the angel. S99 is 69 cents. And I use 9 inches per angel. I thought about doing it bigger and then having it as arms also, you know, kind of like that. So they have little arms. But then I just decided it didn't need arms. So S99 is 69 cents for a rat tail. I think it's weird that they call it rat tail, but that is its official name. And then welcome, Jane. If you need the little heads, these are little beads, wooden beads with the faces painted on already. 4 of them are S100 for $3.95. S100 for $3.95. And then, bless Judy's little heart, she did. We're really trying to get organized here at Fabric Chicks. I know for those of you who know me, you're laughing right now. But we have little embellishment bags. So with these, I only have one of each. But it just gives you a variety of things. You can use it for hair. You can use it in landscapes. You can use it for all kinds of fun things. If you want to do a wash away thread bowl, you could add some of these yarns and different things to it. So S106 is $5. We only have one of those. So if we're just going to give it to the first person. But some of these are similar, but they're all a little bit different. S102, S103, S103. It looks, oh, that one has some different fibers in it. S103, S101. S101 has some more earthy colors, would be great for landscaping additions. S101. S104 is similar to the first ones we showed. S105 is similar to those two. 105, 107 has some lavenders. 107. And then I'll go through these real quick one more time, just so you can kind of see what's there, because it's kind of confusing. 110 has quite a bit of stuff. That's a ball of silk. That's probably $5 worth of silk right there. And then there's another ball there too. That's a good bag. S110 is a really good bag. This one is a variety of blues, just fun little textures. S109 is $5 for the blues. 109. 107, 107, 104, 105, 110, 110, 103, 108, 108, 106, 102, 102, and 101. 101. Those are our little baggies of embellishments. This, I think we might have 3 panels, but I think we only have 2. S123 is Spring is in the Air. It's a great little Easter panel. Spring is in the Air. It's $20. You have the panel here, and then you have a yard of Go With It fabric. So you can use this for the backing, or you can use it for borders or whatever you want. S123 is $20. S123 is $20. Spring is in the Air. You could totally add some double-sided flowers to it and make it more dimensional. It's great to put like on a door. But Easter's going to be here before we know it. I hate to say it, but it's almost here. I don't really know what happened to January already. Okay. 1, 2, 3 is the Easter panel. We do have coming up, we have Virginia Robertson's doll class. And I did take a photo. She's already got it up on the wall with her demos ready. She showed it to me during our tote bag class today. So look, these are all the different dolls that you can make. You can do arthritis doll. You can do an ethnic angel. You can do a glamorous doll. You can do, there's so many options from those same general patterns. So that's what she's got up and ready for Monday's class. And the doll class is Monday, the 3rd and the 10th. It's $45 for both days. And you do need a pattern. So we have the arthritis doll. This is one of them. So if you need the pattern for the arthritis doll, just type in there that you need it. The reason it's called the arthritis doll is because you know what it's like when you get arthritis in your joints. It feels like rocks. So that's why it's called the arthritis doll. And then this one is the wall doll or the ethnic angel. So if you need either of those, just type that in and we'll get those to you. If you want to sign up for Virginia's doll class, just let me know that you need to sign up for the doll class. It is $45 and that's for both sessions. This is free. I hope if somebody local wants this, it is a lemonade jar. It does have some gloves in here. We could take those out in a washcloth. But if you want this little lemonade jar, it's super cute. Really that, just let me know and I'll throw it in your basket. Oh, good. Ann says she's looking forward to the doll class. So we have a lemonade jar free to anybody who wants it. We just, otherwise I'm taking it to the thrift store. We're really cleaning it. So I loved it on the earlier live. On the earlier live, I posted about your word for the year. Like, what word do you want to represent 2025? So the three people that commented, well, several people said organize because we all need to like organize our life. I think the world just feels like it's a little bit off balance at the moment. So organize was a word. And then completion was another word for 2025. So my word is finish. I've decided my word's finish. Like it should be breathe, but I don't know, breathe was last year. So this year my word is finish. So that is my journey for 2025. So I'm excited to see what your guys' words of the year are. Okay, if you follow along on Fabric Chick Stitch Along, you saw that Anne posted and used this on her jean jacket she got at the thrift store. So we do have a few of these left. S96, they're embroidered appliques. S96 is $12.95. Purge is a good word too. I like that, Anita. Here, I'm adding it to the list. I kind of think I need all these words. This year I need a lot of words. Mary Lou put in like 8 words. It's all going to be okay or something. Do you remember what I said? It was all one word, but it was like 5 words combined. Okay, so S96 is for the embroidered applique. And you can go on Fabric Chick Stitch Along and see how it was used on the denim jacket that Anne just made. This is some cute little lace. We have S95 is $3.99 a yard. Here, we're gonna make that. Let's make this $2.99 a yard. Okay, $2.99 a yard. You can sew this up in a hem and then have that part hanging out. You could use it on a pillowcase, I guess, although I wouldn't want it on a pillowcase because I don't want to feel that on my face. Sheer. Oh, sheer is a good one. I like sheer. Declutter. I know. I think we all need to put these onto quilts or onto like poster board so that we can be reminded of what our word is. I like share though. We all need to declutter. I know. Okay, S95 is a cute little trim. And sometimes I feel like we're drug dealers, like pushing all this fabric and trims and things on you guys. But Judy did come in and say she went to sew a baby quilt this weekend. And because we had a little bit of snow, so she was stuck at the house. And she went to sew and she had no pink fabrics in her stash. So we don't want to be hoarders, but we definitely need I always refer to it as my painter's palette. Like a painter is not going to show up to their canvas and go to paint their project without their paints. So I feel like we're painting with our fabric is equivalent to our paints, just a little bit more bulky, takes up a little bit more space. But our paints are our fabric is our paints. Our embellishments are our paints. So you do have to have a stash to pull from, but we don't need, you gotta keep collecting, but we do need to purge. I like that, purge. So here is another trim that I found. S94, and these are embroidered on. S94 is $3.99 a yard. $3. Fabric is my drug. I know. Would that work on an angel? It would work on an angel if you want her to be inappropriately risque, because it would it would be like she's wearing lingerie. So it could work if you put something underneath it so it's not see-through. I do think it would be really pretty for an angel, but I think you need something underneath it so she's not, showing anything she shouldn't be showing. Although she could be one of those angels. You just never know. S94 is $3.99. I think as long as you put a little piece of fabric underneath it, or even like some lame, a piece of lame underneath it, I think would be really pretty. I'll experiment with that, Suzette. I'll experiment with that because I think a little bit of lame, gold lame underneath the angel, underneath this. Otherwise, I think it's too see-through. But it is the right size, so it could work. It could work. Okay, there's a couple other things I want to show you. We do have a landscape class coming up. Let's see. We have the mini retreat coming up. Tomorrow we have crocheting on fabric. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, there's a special skip rotary cutter. And when you rotary cut your fabric, it leaves a hole every 1/4 inch so you can crochet through it. And that's how you make those little granny squares. So that is Victor's class tomorrow from 2 to 5. It's $15 if you're showing up just for one Tuesday. But if you sign up for all 4 Tuesdays of the month, it's $45 for the month. So you get one Tuesday free. And if you don't want to work on the project that is designated for that day, you can work on any project you want. So it's kind of nice because it's going to help you reach your word of finish or completion, because you set aside 3 hours a week just for sewing. So whether you work on the project that we have planned or you do a UFO or whatever, we're there to help you with questions. So that's every Tuesday. Tomorrow is crocheting on fabric. And then we have, let's see, Landscape 101. So if you guys have done landscape with us in the past, you can sign up and do it for $20. You can join the class again for the refreshers. If you are a returning student, you can work on any landscape project that you want, and we'll give you tips and tricks and advice. So returning students are welcome. If you're new, it is, I believe, $65, but that includes all of your all of the steps and the supplies that you need to do it. So what we do is we create this binder. You're going to get a protector sheet with all of these directions inside of it. You're going to learn how to take a photo and make your own pattern, so that you can literally create anything you want to create. You're going to learn about all the different thread weights. You're going to learn how to make these layered leaves. So all of these come in with the supplies so that you can put it in there and keep it there. So this little leaf is here with the directions, so you can always remember what it was that you were doing. This one, in the class, we go over when we're talking about threads. We made these really cute pumpkins, and we painted them. And then the teacher said, you want to add thread to give it dimension. But she said, you don't want the thread to distract. But, 10 years ago, I thought, if I'm going to go to the work of doing all this stitching, I want you to be able to see the thread. But sometimes the teachers are right. So what happened is I used variegated thread because I love thread and I want the thread to really shine. But when you use the variegated thread, see how the thread is so distracting? Because in a pumpkin, the threads don't really change colors like this. So I should have listened to the teacher, done the thread stitching all the same color, so it would add depth and dimension, but it wouldn't be distracting like that brown one there. So that is a quick little mini lesson on sometimes you don't want your threads to scream. You want them just to kind of add a little bit of texture. Then we go over confetti. This is, and I'm going to do a demo on this just because I have a ton of these upstairs. So these are dryer sheets. You all use dryer sheets probably, unless you use Doris's wool balls. But these are dryer sheets, and then I just painted them and then cut them into leaf shapes and then stitched on them. So you can use all different kinds of fibers and things. This here is that is lint that I've collected, but it was such a pretty color of lint that I mean, you could use it and stitch on it. It's just a fiber. So the more you experiment and play with different things, the more you realize you really can sew through anything. Here's a little lesson on different fusibles. So we do Steam-A-Seam, Misty Fuse, Wonder Under, just so that you can see, because there is a reason and a purpose for using all the different fusibles. These here are double-sided leaves that we do. So just a lot of different techniques that you're going to learn in the class. Here's wash away to make moss. Here is a demo that I started, I don't know, gosh, probably 3 or 4 years ago, sewing with threads and yarns. And then when you wash away this interfacing, it's a wash away interfacing, you can shape it and create like a bowl or something. So I just keep this notebook so that when I want to go make something, I have it to reference. So here is pine needles, super easy. You have your wash away, you have your tool. I did a layer of brown for the twig, and then you go back on top with the green. So that's everything that we cover in the landscape class. And I send you all of the directions with what you need for to make a sample to put in your technique binder. So that's $65. It is Sunday, February 16th from 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's $65. That includes your kit. $20 if you've already taken the class and you just want to work on something. So I'm going to show you real quick. Follow me, Devin. Once you learn all those techniques, you can do something like this. So this is the redwoods that we did in Donna Greenwald's class. This was kind of our first introduction to landscape techniques. So we've got the wash away we used with the moss. We've got the pine needles, the texture magic to make the tree where it shrinks your fabric 30%, the double-sided leaf or the multi-layered leaves. And then over here, we've got Lake Tahoe seam. And a lot of you have gotten the this little ornament in the pines kit. So if you want to join us for $20, you can join us and you can make actually work on your project. And then over there, beyond all this stuff, is that's Emerald Bay up at Lake Tahoe. So that is kind of what we do with our landscaping techniques. We just add texture and fun stuff to our projects. If you this Lake Tahoe panel, I only have 3 of these panels left. So if you want that panel, S122 is $14. S122 is $14. S122 is $14 if you want that panel. We only have 3 of those left. And just a side note, here's some other projects that these are panels that we bedazzled, but we use the techniques from the landscaping class. Like we've got the wash away for the centers of the flowers. So we do use those techniques in a lot of different projects. Okay, let's see. Oh, Sue, thank you. Sue said she loves the pumpkin. That pumpkin just drives me crazy. I should have just used one fabric. I like that prioritize. I'm going to make a list of all these. So those of you who haven't posted your word of the year, you can always choose from one of the words we've thrown out there. But I like prioritize, Phyllis. I will be on at 3 tomorrow. Organza would totally work under the lace. Yes. For those of you who don't follow us on Fabric Chick Stitch Along, Anne is our resident expert on embellishing and creating. She's amazing at creating. And Anne, I didn't respond to you, but I did get your video. Yes, I think the ladies would love that auction. I will be on at 3 tomorrow. What's 3? Sue, what's at 3 tomorrow? Oh, for Victor's class. Okay, you'll be a little bit late. That's fine. That's fine. I did the same thing over thread, but I still liked my final project. Forgot about the dryer lint. Oh, you're welcome. I still have my binder when I took the class. Thank you. Oh gosh, everybody says you're doing a great job, Devin. You're going to be hired. One of these days, we're going to actually give you a paycheck.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope eventually.
Oh, Donna Baker, it's time to open up that kit. Let's get it done. Organized. Sue, there's about 8 of you who have put organized as your word for 2025. Okay, so that is what we have there. I have a little bit of this fabric left. So we just thought we would put it out here. We discounted everything. So this is this eagle quilt here. It's a great man quilt if you need a man quilt. I mean, girls love boy stuff. Boys don't necessarily want a pink quilt, but it's a great quilt for like the living room. It's a great focal. If you want to make it on a wall as a piece of art, it's just a beautiful quilt. No matter what, it's a beautiful quilt. So I have 2 of these kits left. For they were $118.95. We've marked them down to $78. That includes the pattern, and it includes all the fabric that you need for the quilt top and binding. You just need backing and batting. It ends up being 60.5 inches by 79.5 inches, and it is S118. It's normally $118.95. It's $78 today. $78 today. And I have 2 of those kits left. I do have 1 of these patterns left, which is great for any panel that is 2/3 of a yard. So about a 24-inch panel. And it's got directions to make a queen size, a lap size, or a throw. So it is kind of a great little pattern with those flying geese. S119. I only have 1 of those patterns left, $9. I only have 1 of these wide backs left. So it's 108 inches by, let me see what the note says. 31 inches. So 31 by 108. So you could cut it in sections and use it kind of like a panel, a focus fabric, or there's a lot of things you could do. I mean, it is big. You could kind of make it as a throw quilt, but it's too long and skinny as it is. But cut up, you can totally put it into a quilt. S120 is $30. We only have 1 of these left. S120 is $30. S120 is $30. There's only 1 of those left. It's 30 inches by 108. And then I do have the fabric lines. It's under $10 a yard, but it all has different sizes. But most of them are about 4 yards. So if you like this color palette and you love eagles, this is great just to figure out what to do on your own. 3 1-yard quilts. So this is, you've got the eagle fabric and the feather fabric, and then 2 go with it fabrics. S113 is $39. This pre-cut is 1 yard and 1/8, and this one is 1 yard and 5/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 yards of fabric. S113 is $39. Oh, wait, there's 1 more piece in here. So it's over 5 yards of fabric. Okay, I don't know. Don't ask me. S113 is $39. 113 is $39. I only have, oh, Donna Baker, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Devin is my word of the day every day, Katie. Okay, so we have this bundle, S113 is, okay. And then we have, who got this one?
Shane.
Okay, then we have this one, and it's got 2 1 yards, and there's a 1.25 yards of this pre-cut, and a 43 inches, so almost a 1.25 yards of that one. S114, S114. 113 is Sharon was the first one. I have about 3 of these bags for you guys, okay? I tried to divvy them up so they're pretty equal. S114 is what's out there right now. And then let me see what else I have. I do have 2 fat quarter bundles too. So I got this bag here. So this one is 2 1/2 yards, and then 3/4 yard of that go with it fabric. This one with the eagles flying on it is 1 yard and 20 inches. 1 yard and 20 inches. And then this one is 1 yard and 20 inches. Also, that's the feathers. So S115 is $39. And S114 is $39 for those collections. Let's see. Kathleen says every time she opens a veggie bag, she thinks of me and collaging. I know, but I'm going to tell you, I use those veggie bags all the time. Avocado bags and Sandy, I'm so excited you're going to join us for the landscape class again. Okay, S115 is 1.5 yards, 3, 4, about 5 yards of fabric. S115 is about 5 yards of fabric for $39. And then 114 is probably 4.5 yards. S114 is $39. Okay, so we totally were slackers this last Friday. We did not get up the silent auction on Fabric Chick Stitch Along, but we put it up today, so it will go today until I think Saturday. No, Tuesday? Wednesday at 10. Wednesday at 10 a.m. Okay. So Wednesday at 10 a.m. So there's a silent auction up right now on Fabric Chick Stitch Along. I think there's 8 items or so, and it will go till Wednesday, 10 a.m. Then we'll close it. And we've got next Friday's silent auction is already ready. It's already scheduled to post. So we're going to aim for every Friday to do a silent auction. So that is, so with the silent auction here, I'm going to show you these 2 fat quarter bundles. So we have the feathers, the go with it, the little eagles. So we've got this fat quarter bundle, S117 for $20. And then we have this fat quarter bundle, S116 for $20. So all you have to do on the silent auction is just put in what you would be willing to pay. And then the highest bidder, of course, is who takes it home. We'll put it in your basket on Wednesday. And we did do a video earlier today. We did a video and we kind of went through everything in the auction that's live right now. So, so you can go and see that. Okay, let's see. Oh, nope, I don't know. Hey, Rondi, I know. Leilani posted it on Facebook. I saw it. It's beautiful. 116 is Rhonda. And then 117, 115, 117, 115, 114. What was 114?
I wrote on it already.
Oh, this. Okay, perfect. Devin's one step ahead of me. Okay, so the two that are still available are 115 here, 115 and 117, the fat quarter bundle. 115 and 117 are still available. Super good deal, Northcott Fabrics. But it's kind of like when we get to the end of when we get to the end of the fabric line, it just sits there. So we got to move it on because we've already put flannel in its spot. Its spot's gone, so it has to go. Okay, so that is that. Okay, we have a few auctions today. Do I still have time, Devin, or is my time? Oh, we still have 10 minutes. Okay, we've got an auction here. Here is Safe Heaven. It's a Thimbleberries pattern book. So it's like a block of the month. You're gonna you have all the patterns are here to make this quilt. It's gonna end up being, hang on a second. It is going to end up being, the block sizes are 20-inch squares, 88 by 96. So it's a big quilt. If you only want to make one block or 3 blocks and make a wall hanging, that would work too. So we have S121 is $21. It's auction. So if you want to pay $21 for the entire pattern set, this is what it looks like. So we have all of these patterns are included. S121 is $21. And it says here it was originally $60. It was originally $60. So 121. Connie, you're my girl. That's my word too, is finish. Or maybe finished. I like it better when it sounds like I've already done it. I've already put the blood, sweat, and tears into it. Perhaps my word should be discombobulated. No, Donna, that is not your word. Just because that's how we feel, that's not how we want to feel. I feel like we're bobbleheads. Okay, so I have another auction. Here is my old, when I used to hand quilt, which I think I'll never hand quilt again. You based your, or pin based, or you can do a running stitch your quilt to this, and then you just snap this in there, and then you can quilt in your lap. S97, the auction is starting at $15. S97, the auction is starting at $15. Okay, wait, we've got some giveaways. Okay, if you want, oh, well, I might keep that because I think I want to make this. I want to make a new sample of Eleanor St. Nicholas. Okay, if you want these patterns, 2620 is for a dress pattern. 2620, size A, 8 through 18. Kids pack pets. Kids pack pets. 7231 for the jumper we all need. 73231. I actually do wish that I dressed like that every day. 7231. This looks like it's the cover. This maybe it fell out of here. I don't know. I think this, if you want this cover for scrapbooking, I don't think the whole pattern is in there. 4076 if you want that for scrapbooking. We have 6133 for kids clothes. 7400. Gosh, who doesn't need a dress out of that? I think all fabric stores tell you promote this because you're gonna need 18 yards of fabric. 3211. 9653 is for a cute little vest. I could see embellishing that and making it cute, a little bit more modern. 5528. Those patterns are free. Just type it in and we'll put it in your baskets. I just, as you know, hate to throw anything away. Okay, so these are what the scrapbook bags might look like. This is one. Here we're gonna. Oh, I've got two more of those buttons there. Okay, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. What happened to my big Sharpie? 1, 2, 4. The auction is starting at $3. 1, 2, 4. The auction is starting at $3. We've got scrap bags. Here we have some wolves. We have some wolves here. We have some white fabric. We have some geometric fabrics, some more white fabrics. We've got some Star Wars. It looks like a fat quarter of, well, no, it looks like a bandana size of Star Wars. Some paisleys. Oh, some Snow White and Cinderella. So we've got some princess fabric here. You can fussy cut that out. I mean, who doesn't need Snow White? You've got some baby fabric, some more of that paisleys. You've got, oh, it looks like this was a border print or the leftovers of a backing that we used at one point. Judy Spivey, this would be good for your zebra quilt. Then some more Cinderella fabrics in here. And then it's a bag of maybe 2-inch strips. I don't think so. It looks like maybe bindings and things. So if you're doing the scrappy tape with the strips, these would be great for that. But you can do a lot with these. You can make a lot of cute yo-yos with the batiks. So some fun projects you can do. We're trying to keep quilting affordable for you. Oops, I lost the S124 is $3. 124 is $3. Did you get for Riri okay, Devin's got it written down, Riri. Okay, so we have the yo-yos would be really pretty out of those batik fabrics. 124 is at 0. 121 is the house patterns at $21. The $21 for the Thimbleberries complete patterns for the 88 by 96 quilt. If you like to do blocks of months, that's perfect. S97 for the hand quilting frame, we've got no bidders. We'll take
what?
What?
For what?
97?
Yeah.
You do? Oh, I got Rhonda. Okay, perfect. It had scrolled up already. Okay, we got Rhonda on the hoop. Okay, we're going to close these bids up. Get your bids in. Okay, Jenny, I'll sign you up and send you the link. S97. Okay, Rhonda for 15. And then we have Alice S1. Oh, Donna Baker, you put that in too late. I already wrote Rhonda's name. You know the rules. Once I write the name, it's gone. S124 is at $5 for the scraps. 121. I have Alice. And we have $21. Okay. Gosh, you got to get your bids in quick. Okay, 124. While you guys are bidding on 124 for the scraps, it's at $5 right now. I do have this by the yard. This is the cutest little button trim. It would take hours for you to put the buttons onto the wire, but I think it'd be cute on a little fabric Christmas tree, or like the Christmas tree that we made out of the buttons and yo-yos. It might be fun to put that kind of strung around it. S92 is $2 a yard. S92 is $2 a yard. And if you want it in lime green, we have S93 is $2 a yard also. S93 is $2 a yard. So it's a variety of sizes of buttons. It would be fun also to like wire wrap it around if you did a button bracelet or something. Lots of different fun ideas you can do with this. S93 is $2 a yard for the green. S92 is $2 a yard for the red. And then we had, I showed the faces, I think, already, right? The beads. Oh, Donna. Was it there before I put? Okay. Donna, it goes, I know. Thank you for letting it be okay. It goes by whatever our computer says, because your computer will say that you're the very first person, or it might say that you've, but it's when it gets to us. So the airwaves are kind of slow sometimes. But I'll look upstairs. I'll look upstairs, Donna, and see if I can find more, because I used to do a lot of hand quilting back in my younger days. I hand quilted everything. I hand quilted a queen size quilt. I did a Tahitian quilt where I echo quilted like every 1/8 of an inch. I used to do a lot of hand quilting. So I've got several. So I'll look upstairs and see if I can find some more. Okay. S124. Alice, you already have it for $21. S124. What?
I don't say anything.
Devin's doing sign language over there. Sharon for 5.
I don't know. Yeah.
I have Sharon for 5. Okay, so make sure that you. Oh, maybe he was sign languaging me, telling me it was 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure that you go onto Fabric Chicks Stitch Along. It's a private Facebook page. We just keep it private just so that we don't get people trying to do advertisements and things on it. So to create a safe environment for all of us. But we love it when you post your work, post what you're working on. And I just did Virginia's chair demo, which was really good. And then join us on Wednesday. Virginia's going to join us for about 5 to 10 minutes to tell us what she's working on and what she's got planned for the upcoming near future. So she'll be with us on Wednesday, and then we'll have our regular sale, chaotic sale. All right, so that is all that we have for today. Have a great night. See you guys